Most farm families were isolated, miles from town or nearest neighbor.
Them days, you know, it's you're at home all the time. You know, if you're going to go in a place, you walk. It was the same grind every year. That's the same thing. You start in the spring and you had the same work all summer. Till late fall, till it froze up.
39. And there's, that's 3 rounds.
How are you coming with the corn now? What do you...
Well, this stuff works. We're just trying to figure out how thick we're planting it.
Oh, it don't matter. We got a bushel for the acre.
You sell it by the bushel and then the bag, now they sell it by the kernel.
Harvest was the toughest. It's pretty darn hot.
Basically, you grew what? What kinds of crops?
Oh, wheat and barley and oats, flax, millet, and the grain we hauled that was about 15 miles with horses. Nome was the closest place. That was 15 miles. Start out 7 o'clock in the morning and get home about 6, 7 in the evening. Well, I sold wheat for 25 cents a bushel in the 30s. And I think the barley was 10 cents a bushel and the oats 5.
At haying time, it was the fun time to bring line trucks here, and also during threshing. That was for the younger kids that didn't have to do a lot of work with it.
Settlers provided for most of their needs. The homesteaders cured their own meats, ground their own flour, and tended garden. The women made all of the clothing. Since money was hard to come by, it was common practice to barter for other needs.
They had the store down there, so you got all your... If you had cream, they bought the cream and eggs, and you traded that in for groceries.
Well, it was part of the livelihood. Raising chickens, selling the eggs. Even if the eggs were sold at maybe 10 cents a dozen.
In 1942, Sorby bought his first tractor. It was a 1020 International, complete with 3-bottom plow. To complete the sale, he traded several of his Bronco workhorses.
We used to start out with 6 horses. You wouldn't get no place.
Did you notice an immediate change in the way you farmed and how farming went when you switched to the tractor and your...
No, it was about the same. It was, the plowing went fast, you know. And then they got the tractor on the binder, so they saved the horses there. They don't know how tough it was when we farmed. We went through the 30s. And now, well, they don't even use the pitchfork anymore. They use the loader to feed and everything. Yeah, we pitch the hay on the rack and pitch it on the stack, and the way we stacked it for many years. Now.
For the people who headed west, the promise of a new life wasn't without some old familiar problems.
You and Scotty take care, Mrs. Perkins.
Thank you, Doctor. Bill Coombs' mare just tangled with some barbed wire.
I'm on my way.
Years ago, the fastest line between someone in need and someone who could help were the people of U.S. West.
Hello, Dr. Maxwell's office. Oh, I'm sorry, the doctor just left.
Today, the companies of U.S. West continue to pioneer innovative connections between your time and your needs.
I'm almost there. Just make her comfortable. And Mr. Garcia, I'm running late. I'd like to forward my calls to your stable, okay?
Sure, just hurry.
As always, you can count on U.S. West to help you manage the business of life.
He's gonna be just fine.
Phone call, Dr. Hill.
Mom, Bridget had 5 puppies. Oh, they're so cute.
Nice going, Doc.
U.S. West, making the most of your time.
Do you know what veterans organization wrote the GI Bill? assists nearly 300,000 veterans with entitlement claims, provides job and educational assistance to more than 70,000 veterans, volunteers more than 2 million hours to community service, contributes more than $37 million to children and youth programs, provides more than $1.5 million in scholarships. The answer is the American Legion. Get involved. Programs like these are available only through strong membership.
What you've all been waiting for. I want you to meet Jack Wilson, Vice President of Sales of Melrose Company, one of the sponsors of our great KX extravaganza. Jack?
It's a real pleasure to be here with you tonight representing the Melrose Company on this historic occasion. We're proud to have been a part of the Melrose in the state of North Dakota for more than 40 years. For the Melrose Company, it started in 1947 in the southeastern corner of North Dakota at Gwinner, where E.G. Melrose invented a new product to make life a little easier for the fellow farmers. He called his invention the Melrose Windrow Pickup. He started selling it to friends and neighbors. His first year's sales probably amounted to just a few $1,000s. And little did he know that his spirit of inventiveness would carry the Melrose name worldwide. Today, our company has expanded its market to every corner of the world, with dealers in over 75 countries. Our product emphasis has changed to the Bobcat line, and our worldwide sales have grown to more than $330 million. But there's one thing that has not changed in the past 4 decades, and that is our commitment to North Dakota. Today, we employ 1,300 people in this state alone, and nearly 1,500 worldwide. Tonight, I would like to salute those people, since many of them work right here in the city of Bismarck. About a year ago, Fortune magazine published a list of 100 American-made products that were considered to be the best in the world. Our own North Dakota-made Bobcat skid steer loader was included on that list, and we're real proud to have earned the title America's Best. But we're just as proud of the people who have helped to make it the best. To all the fine people who take pride in calling themselves North Dakotans, and especially to those who have helped to make our company the worldwide leader that it is today, the Melrose Company salutes you. We are very honored to call this state home. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Teresa. Good to have you here. Keep smiling. And now, what you waited for, here's Chuck Suki and the family.
Hey, here we are down here among our large crowd, and we have 2 distinguished guests with us right now for our congressional delegation, Congressman Byron Dorgan and Senator Kent Conrad. We're talking about the heat, 102 degrees today, but it's not quite as hot as back in Washington, is it?
No, it seems cool to us. You know, with the Supreme Court flag-burning decision, abortion, the ethics problem, heck, those of us in politics think this is cool weather. It is a nice day. What a wonderful turnout.
Senator Conrad, what about you?
Well, this has been a fun day. Even despite the heat, we were in the parade earlier, and it's a huge crowd, biggest crowd I've ever seen in a parade in North Dakota, and everybody's been in a good mood.
Fantastic. As far as the celebration itself is concerned, Party of the Century, has it met that expectation?
Oh, I think so, yeah. You can't say enough about the people that organized it and about the North Dakotans who come. There's a spirit in this state that's something extraordinary at this point. And that spirit, I think, launches from here to bigger and better things in the future, we hope.
Isn't it somewhat ironic the flag-burning controversy flares out around the 4th of July?
It is. You know, we don't see much flag burning in North Dakota. In fact, we just don't have those problems here. These people are totally loyal. These people are concerned about the future of the country, the future of the state, and are in an incredibly good mood, so it's fun.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoy the fireworks and the laser show and the entertainment tonight, along with everyone else.
We will indeed. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, what happened to Senator Burdick? He was supposed to be here.
Well, he's been here most of the day. I don't know where he is at the moment, but we've all been in the parade and had a great time.
It's been a long day, but a lot of fun.
Sure has.
Thank you very much. We're going to take a break right now, and we'll have more of the Party of the Century right after this.
It's a hammer of justice. It's a bell of freedom. It's a song of...
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Wohler, and that's my brother Matt installing some carpet. Matt's a pretty good installer, but my dad at Wohler's has some other excellent installers. And right now on select special order Kerosene, Milken, and Evans Black carpets, you can get free installation. That's right, free installation. Not Matt, but Wohler's top quality installers. So for free labor, hurry into Wohler's today. This offer won't last very long. Wohler's Carpet and Design, 1425 South Broadway, Minot.
The pride of North Dakota shines through with the 1989 Centennial Taurus from Wesley Motor Company. This limited edition Taurus is designed to become a true collector's item with its special equipment, rear spoiler, Centennial logo, designer striping, and more. Your chance to own an American original is here today at North Dakota's premier Ford dealer, Wesley Motor Company, your better value dealer, 500 South Broadway, Minot.
Home of economy, where your dollar buys more.
Home of Economy, Minot's most diversified department store, where you can pick up almost anything you need in one stop. Tires, paint, work clothing, animal health care products, lawnmowers, gas grills, appliances, gifts, and toys. Home of Economy, celebrating 50 years of serving North Dakota. Congratulations, North Dakota, on our 100th birthday. Home of Economy, Highway 83 South, Minot, home-owned and operated.
Home of economy, where your dollar buys more.
If you like having your life well-defined.
It's the right beer now.
If you think that beer made in the Rockies sounds better than beer made in cities.
It's the right beer now.
Because when the game's this close, you don't want to drop the ball. So send in the Silver Bullet, the one that won't slow you down.
Coors Light. Yeah, it's the right beer now.
I do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jim Bokinski from Metropolitan Federal Savings and Loan in Fargo, one of our underwriters for this KX extravaganza. And Jim, welcome to Bismarck.
Steve, thank you very much. It's Metropolitan Federal Bank, though, but that's okay. That's all right. It's a pleasure for Metropolitan Federal Bank to be considered as a corporate sponsor for this great party of the century. We feel that it's just time for us to say thank you to our many great people in North Dakota, our clients and customers. And we want to say thank you for your past patronage and your continued patronage, and let's have a great time this evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jim. I apologize. I know SNL's, that's not a good word to say. Yes, Metropolitan Federal Bank. Okay, Jim. Thank you, Steve.
We're back once again to the party of the century, and we have two very special guests with us right now, two recipients of the North Dakota Rough Riders Award. That is North Dakota's Hall of Fame. You can't get a higher award than that in this state. And they are Dr. Leon Jacobson and Dr. Ann Carlson. Dr. Ann Carlson is a very familiar name around here, especially because she founded a hospital for children in Jamestown. Very happy to have you with us today.
Well, thank you. You are giving me more credit than I deserve, though I didn't found it. I just worked there.
Oh, you just worked there, okay. Well, tell us a little bit about the program.
Well, we have a program of education from kindergarten through high school with a rehabilitation program and recreation for physically handicapped children, and some also have some mental disabilities.
And Dr. Jacobson, must be a special day for you.
Well, of course it is. Coming back to my home state to begin with, went out to the old ranch, and all the goings on here was a great thing for me.
Tell us a little bit about your work here in North Dakota.
In North Dakota, I haven't done much out here. I've been in Chicago for many, many years, and I'm in medicine and research. These are the people that inspire us. I'm talking about Miss Carlson because, you know, her work just helps us as physicians and researchers. And my work is mostly in medicine and research. And I've been, well, I worked for the Atomic Energy Commission during the war. I've made a few discoveries that some people think are important, but...
Another quick question for both of you. What do you think of the celebration today?
Oh, I think it's been great. I really enjoyed it.
You stay here for the fireworks?
I'm not so sure about that. It's been a long day. I got started at 5 this morning.
I bet so. How about you, Doctor?
Well, I've enjoyed every bit of it. I was in a parade, of course, and so was she, but it was very nice. All those children along it inspired me.
Well, congratulations, and we've certainly enjoyed having you here today. And thanks for your contributions to North Dakota. And now back to more entertainment here at the KX Extravaganza.
All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands and pause or anything they got. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands and pause or anything they got now.
Well, we got to do one more for you, I guess. Bum, 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 bum,
when the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light you'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be unafraid. Just as long as you stand by me.
Well, if you like what you hear and see, there's plenty more coming your way as the Capitol grounds fill up for the KX Extravaganza. We'll be back with more entertainment. Bobby V, right after this break.
We'll be right back with more live coverage from the Party of the Century and the KX Television Network. Brought to you by Pepsi, American Legion, Metropolitan Federal Bank, North Dakota Dairy Promotion Committee, Nash Finch, Cargill, Ford New Holland, Burlington Northern, the Melrose Company, U.S. West, Heartview Foundation, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Midwest Federal Savings Bank. Piggly Wiggly has been a good neighbor to the Minot community for 32 years. They're proud of Minot and the people who live here. And that's why Piggly Wiggly sponsors programs like Computers for Kids, investing in the youth of North Dakota, and Minot for the future. Piggly Wiggly can be counted on to be active in the community and help make Minot and the surrounding area a better place to work and live. Piggly Wiggly, where customer satisfaction is always first. We guarantee it.
One good friend helping another.
At Metropolitan Federal, we have your banking needs in mind, because your needs come first.
One good friend helping another. One good friend, Metropolitan Federal and you.
Get tremendous savings on all trucks and Dodge Caravans and Plymouth Voyagers at Dynamo Motors.
Get a factory rebate of $1,000 with 2.9% financing and $1,000 Donmo discount on Dodge's top-of-the-line truck, the 4x4 Dakota Mopar Express, loaded LE. It's priced so low that it'll scare you. And everything in stock is specially priced.
See us today at Deal City for the deal of your life.
Remember, prices are born here and raised elsewhere at Donmo Motors, Highway 83 South.
in the early 50s, when Bobby was a skinny little kid, no wrinkles, a lot of hair, a lot of charm, and could sing like a bird. He began with records like Susie Baby, Flying High, Devil or Angel, Rubber Ball, Take Good Care of My Baby, Run to Him, The Night Has a Thousand Eyes, you know them all. Maybe some of you youngsters out there don't remember Bobby V, but he's rolled with the times. He's hot copy right now. He's on his way to London, to Japan. He's got a local band. He's going to knock your socks off. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Bobby V.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, Jim. Home sweet home. North Dakota. Let's twist. Hey. Hello.
My tears are falling 'cause you've taken her away. And though it really hurts me so, there's something that I've got to say. Take good care of my baby. Please don't ever make her blue. Just tell her that you love her. Make sure thinking of her in everything you say and do. Take good care of my baby. Now don't you ever make her cry. Just let your love surround her. Paint a rainbow all around her. Don't let her see a cloudy sky. Oh, once upon a time, that little girl was mine. If I'd been true, I know she'd never be with you. So take good care of my baby. Be just as kind as you can be. And if you should discover that you don't really love her, just send my baby back home to me. Take good care of my baby. Be just as kind as you can be. And if you should discover that you don't really love her, just send my baby back home to me. Take good care of my baby. Oh, take good care of my baby. Just take good care of my baby.
Whoa! 100 years later. Thanks very much. Honey, I think the baked potatoes are ready. What a day. How you guys doing? Ready to rock and roll? Everybody warmed up? Been warmed up since 1955. Nice to be back in Bismarck. Always great to be in North Dakota. And great fun to be sharing a Centennial with you. The only one we're going to share together. Name of the band is the Ricochets. The Rockin' Ricochets from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Introduce some songs of mine from the 60s. And if we have any fans of the 50s here, hold up those White Sox. Hey. Ah, yeah, hey, matches your hat. Looking good. RJ dresses up for the show. What a guy.
Come back when you grow up, girl. You're still living in a paper doll world. Living ain't easy, never twice as tough. So come back.
Thank you very much. Rubber ball! Let me see your ID. Rubber ball. Well, we'll take some requests. Fans of the 60s. Bouncy, bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy. I cut my first record in 1959. This is North Dakota's 100th anniversary, but it's my 30th. I'm working on it. My first, thank you. First record came out in June of 1959. It was a song called Susie Baby. I was living in Fargo, born and raised in Fargo Moorhead. And do we have any record collectors here tonight? A resident record collector. We just got the word. The new book came out, Susie Baby, Soma Records, now worth $85. Hey! And I have 3 copies. This is my retirement. This is going to give me the house in Phoenix. We had a request for Bouncy Bouncy. We'll do a couple of them together for you. This is the very first gold record from the summer of 1960. We're gonna try to get a monitor for me too during this show, because I'd like to be here for the whole show. 2, 3, 4. Devil or angel, I can't make up my mind which one you are. I'd like to wake up and find devil or angel, you whichever you are. I miss you. Devil or angel, please say you'll be mine. Love me or leave me, I'll go out of my mind. Devil or angel, do whichever you are. I need you, I need you, I need you. You look like an angel, your smile is divine, but you keep me guessing. Will you ever be mine? Devil or angel, please say you'll be mine. Love me or leave me, I made up my mind. Devil or angel, do whichever you are. I love you, I love you. Here we go. I love you. Just like a record. R.J. Stevens on the lead guitar and the do-do-do-do. Devil or angel, please say you'll be mine. Love me or leave me, I made up my mind. Devil or angel, do whichever you are. I love you. I love you. Ooh, I love you. All together now. Just like we did it in 1960. When I was 16. And you were 3. 2. Get your mother down here.
That's a little bit of Bobby V. He is great. We're going to have more of that kind of entertainment, a lot more fun coming up when the KX Extravaganza and the Party of the Century continues.
Cargill is proud to be a sponsor of the Centennial celebrations. We thank our friends and neighbors for business past and present and look forward to seeing you on the mall in Bismarck on the 4th. Cargill was in business in the Dakota Territory way back in the early 1880s. Today, Cargill Hybrid Seeds conducts research on corn, sunflower, sorghum, and alfalfa varieties that are marketed to farmers through a network of over 300 dealers statewide.
Does your roof leak due to building shifts or Mother Nature? Jessen Roofing has the solution. Rubber roofing from General Tire and Rubber Company. Rubber roofing has excellent expansion and retraction capabilities. It's lightweight, simple to maintain, it's tough and durable, and will adapt to any roof design. Jessens Roofing can install this wonderful rubber roofing for you. Jessens provides excellent service and qualified craftsmen. Call Jessen Roofing today for a free estimate. Jessen Roofing, we top them all. 838-2687.
Bigger and better than ever. The 1989 North Coast Fest, October 11th through the 14th, will feature some of the nation's top entertainers. Loretta Lynn and sister Crystal Gale, talented superstar Barbara Mandrell, and the ever-popular Statler Brothers. Andy Williams will open the event on October 11th. Tickets are now on sale at the Hustfest headquarters in Minot's Town and Country Shopping Center. Or write North Coast Fest, Box 2111 Minot. The 1989 North Coast Fest, October 11th through the 14th in Minot. Brought to you in part by the Eagles Club, 4X Television Network.
For over 30 years, Minot Air Force Base has been a fixture in our national defense and a community partner to Minot and the surrounding area. With over $200 million per year in local economic impact on our community, they created over 1,200 secondary jobs in 1988. The Minot Air Force Base's commitment to our community is evident in the great interest they show in the youth, the handicapped, the underprivileged, and the senior citizen. They proved invaluable during the 70s, assisting during the numerous flood threats. Minot Air Force Base, proof positive that only the best come north.
I'm going to screw up. Hey, Sue. Welcome back to the KX Extravaganza Party of the Century. I'm Jill Snyder. We're having a great time. We're going to go back on stage and get a little bit more of the great entertainment that you're going to be seeing all night long. Bobby V.
Hands go shooting up into the air. I, as I mentioned, grew up in Fargo-Moorhead, and if this was a Saturday night back in 1957 or 58, I'd be at the Crystal Ballroom in Fargo. That was the end of Broadway. Couldn't drag any further. You had to stop and go into the Crystal Ballroom. And got some Fargo people here. Fargo Central. Oh, speak to me. Anyway, we're going to take it back to my high school days, back to the early days of Dick Clark and American Bandstand and the fabulous 57 Chevrolet. That's right. Some of the good old memories, the little dice and the mud flaps and the dual exhaust, overhead cams, and dingle balls. What were those things anyway? I don't know what they were, but I had them in my car because I'm an American. Help us out here if you will. A little finger popping time. All right, both hands. Hey. Way ahead of her time. There was no stereo back in the 50s, was there? Down, 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 dum-be-doo-be, down, 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 dum-be-doo-be, down, 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 dum-be-doo-be, down, wow, 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 down, 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 dum-be-doo-be, down, 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 dum-be-doo-be, down, 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 dum-be-doo-be, down, wow, 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 wow. I love you, darling, come and go with me, come with me, way beyond the sea, 'cause I need you, darling, come and go with me. Come into the heart, there, darling, we would never part, 'cause I need you, darling, come and go with me. Here we go. Down, 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 dum-be-doo-be, down, 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 dum-be-doo-be, down, 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 dum-be-doo-be, down, wow, 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 wow. That's it. Wow, 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 wow. Those four little words spoken from the heart. It was not a complicated time, the 50s. Just a very simple time. Didn't need a lot of fancy words to communicate. Just sounds. Life is so complicated in the 80s, we actually needed to speak to each other to get the message across. Back then it was sounds. Wah, 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 wah. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby. That's it. Okay. Tan shoes and pink shoelaces, a polka dot vest, and man, oh man. Tan shoes and pink shoelaces, and a big Panama. Find out where our singers are here. Took a walk up past your house late last night. All the shades were pulled and drawn way down tight, but within the light I saw two silhouettes on the shade. Oh, what a perfect couple they made. Silhouette, 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 silhouette. Whoa, silhouette, 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 silhouette. Whoa. Elvin, Simon, and Theodore. That chipmunk. Okay. That's it. Got that beat. The spirit of rock and roll. I've completely lost track. Is this Tuesday today? This is Tuesday. Okay. Seems like Saturday night, doesn't it? See, back in the 50s, we would have been arrested for this. That's right. You couldn't rock and roll on Tuesday. It had to be Friday night or Saturday night. And isn't it kind of ironic? 1989, here we are, rock and rolling on a Tuesday on the Capitol grounds. I'll tell you what, here's a song from the 50s, has no words at all. This is part of our birthright. We all come into the words singing this little ditty. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang. All together now. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang. Not a complicated time. We didn't need a lot of fancy words. Okay, how many people were here earlier today? I know a lot of you were here. Oh my goodness. The baked potatoes are ready. Okay, we have a here, we'll do this for you. It's the bag. There you go. Kind of like the Bobby V Child Care Center here. This business is working out pretty good, isn't it? Okay, hey! That's right, the 50s was a very uncomplicated time, a very simple, very clean time. We had no drugs in the 50s. We did have sugar, however. Are you ready? Okay, sure. That's all I can give you. I have a family to feed. Here we go. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, whoa, whoa. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Whoa, whoa, call me baby lollipop. I'll tell you why. Her kiss is sweeter than apple pie. Ooh, and when she does the shaky rockin' dance, man, I haven't got a chance. I call her lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Whoa, whoa, oh, sweeter than candy on a stick, huckleberry, cherry, or lime. If you had a choice, she'd be your pick, but lollipop is mine. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Whoa, whoa. Wasn't bad, was it? Hey! Yes! We went to see that guy. Man, his cheeks were great. First thing to go, you know, the old cheeks start hanging down. Okay. See this guy here. He's got 25 of them. Oh. Okay. Are you ready? The lollipops are working their way back. Okay, your turn. Lollipop, lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop. Lollipop. One more time. Lollipop, lollipop. Lollipop. Whoa, whoa. Nice! Okay, that was about 1958, something like that. Growing up in the Fargo-Moorhead area, I grew up with country music, listening to KFGO radio in Fargo. It was Hank Williams and Hank Snow, Hank Thompson, Hank Leuven, Hardware Hank, you may remember him. Hank V, that was my dad. Everybody was Hank back in the 50s. I love country music, and the very first rock and roll song that I ever heard was written in 1948. I first heard it on the Lem Hawkins show in Fargo. I'm sure Lem made a mistake. I don't think he intended to play this. But it went on to become one of the first rock and roll hits of all time. Made popular by the king of rock and roll from Memphis, Tennessee. Audience leaps to their feet. Yes! The king of rock and roll from Memphis, Tennessee. Hey! A lot of people say I look just like him when I do this, huh? You too. Thank you. Well, a big on the law. That's what I know. I got it. The king of rock and roll from Memphis, Tennessee. Yes! That's all right. Well, that's all right now, any way you do. Well, that's all right, mama. That's all right with you. That's all right, mama. Any way you do. Well, that's all right. That's all right. Well, that's all right now, mama. Any way you do. Well, my mama, she done told me. Papa done told me too. Son, that guy you're messing with, she ain't no good for you. That's all right. That's all right. Well, that's all right now, mama. Anyway, you do. That's all right. Well, that's all right now, mama. Anyway, you do. Boogie woogie. Well, that's all right, mama. That's all right with you. That's all right, mama. Any way you do, well, that's all right. That's all right. Well, that's all right now, mama. Any way you do. Here come Lauren. That's all right, mama. That's all right with you. That's all right, mama. Any way you do, well, that's all right. That's all right. Well, that's all right now, mama. Anyway, you. Well, that's all right now, mama. Anyway, you. Well, that's all right now, mama. Anyway, you. The good time rock and roll.
About 25,000 people are rocking and rolling now. There's more to come, so stay with us. We'll be right back.
RA Rodeo. So give your old Pepsi cans a new life. Save them and turn them in and get State Fair tickets.
Hey, we're having the party of a lifetime here at the party of the century, aren't we?
Yeah.
Are you having fun?
Yes.
Have you been listening to Bobby V?
Yes.
Don't you like him, especially the Lollipop song?
Yes.
Yeah, I really like that one. Now, Bobby's going to continue his concert here. There are a lot of people out here who are big fans of Bobby because he's homegrown from Fargo. Did you know that?
Yes.
You did? Well, I know that you're one of his biggest fans.
I know that.
Aren't you? What's your favorite part of the Party of the Century?
Pink.
Didn't you just see Miss North Dakota?
Yes.
And you've got her picture, don't you? Want to show everybody your picture? Wow, that's a great honor. Well, we're going to go back and listen in more on Bobby V's concert. Here he is.
But look at you. You're dancing, right? Your feet are going crazy. That's right. Just happen to be sitting down. I punched my buddy in the nose after lunch. Now I'm in trouble, 'cause the dean saw the punch. He was telling things that were not true about her. So I let him have it in the cafeteria. Now I'm staying in. While my baby's walking home with him. They passed my window hand in hand just then. But what could I do? 'Cause I'm staying in. She just knew what that son of a gun said. I know she wouldn't be caught with him dead. She don't know what he has got up his sleeve, but she would find out if I could only leave. But I'm staying in, while my baby's walking home with him. I did it then, and I do it again. I love her so, but I'm staying on. Thank you, buckaroos. 39. Get beat out by the chipmunks. So remember when you tell those little white lies. It's going to be on Jimmy Swaggart's new album, I think. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000... Yes! Two, 1, 2, 3, 4. They say that you're a runaround lover, though you say it isn't so. But if you put me down for another, I'll know, baby, I'll know. 'Cause the night, and the 1,000 nights, and 1,000 nights, can't help but see if you are true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 nights. You say that you're at home when you phone me, and how much you really care. So you keep telling me that you're lonely. I'll know if someone is there. 'Cause the night and 1,000 nights and 1,000 nights can't help but see if you are true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 nights. One of these days you're gonna be sorry, 'cause your game I'm gonna play, and you find out without really trying. Each time that my kiss afraid, 'cause the night and 1,000 nights and 1,000
1009. So remember when you tell the riddle about life after night has 1,000 nights.
Thank you very much. The Old Gold. I have a brand new album coming out this year. Thank you. I'm excited about this myself. Started this one in about 1965. We're getting close. I'm going to do a song right now that was written for me by Carole King, one of my favorite songwriters from the 60s and 70s and 80s, and I'm sure the 90s. This is called In My Baby's Eyes.
No one in the world would say that I was more than just an ordinary guy. 99 of every 100 girls would never look at me when I go by. In my baby's eyes, I'm as handsome as can be. In my baby's heart is nothing but a lot of love for me. Someone came to me and told me I'd be rich and famous, I would surely laugh. If I would get you 10, no one's ever gonna ask me for my autograph. In my baby's eyes, I'm a big celebrity. In my baby's heart is nothing but a lot of love for me. When my sugar smiles at me, I'm a hero. And though she makes me feel like I can do just about anything, chances are I'll never leave a mark upon the world, but really, I don't care. With my baby by my side, I just can't help but feel like I'm a millionaire. In my baby's eyes, I'm as wealthy as can be. In my baby's heart is nothing but a lot of love for me. In my baby's eyes, I'm as wealthy as can be. In my baby's heart is nothing but a lot of love for me. Though she makes me feel like I can do just about anything, chances are I'll never leave a mark upon the world, but really, I don't care. With my baby by my side, I just can't help but feel like I'm a millionaire. In my baby's eyes, I'm as wealthy as can be. In my baby's heart is nothing but a lot of love for me. In my baby's heart is nothing but a lot of love for me. In my baby's heart, in my baby's heart, in my baby's heart is nothing but a lot of love for me. In my baby's heart, in my baby's heart, in my baby's heart is nothing but a lot of love for me.
Thank you very much. That'll be on my new album coming out in a couple months called Last of the Great Rhythm Guitar Players. Not many of us around, you know. As some of you know, I got my start in this business 1959, helping to fill in for the late, great Buddy Holly, who died tragically en route to the Fargo-Moorhead area to do a concert along with Richie Valens and the Big Bopper. I had a little band called The Shadows, and the radio station promoting the show looking for some local talent to help fill in the evening. We raised our hand and ended up opening the show that night. I've done a lot of Buddy Holly songs over the years because I was then and still am a big fan, and I'd like to pay tribute to my origin these 30 years later, and I think this is a good place to do it. The North Dakota Centennial. Look at this crowd. This is wonderful. Yes. What a party! Got a great show coming up tonight, too. You guys are going to have a great time. 1957. I got to get a picture of this. That's it.
Every day it's a little closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Every day it's a little faster. Everyone just go ahead and ask her. Love like yours will surely come my way. Every day seems a little longer. Every way love's a little stronger. But what name do you ever long for? True love from me. Every day it's a little closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Love like yours will surely come my way. If you knew, oh, you know I feel blue without Peggy. My Peggy too. I love you, girl. Oh, you Peggy too. I love you, Peggy too. With a love so real and true, oh, Peggy, you got my Peggy too. I love you, girl. Oh, you Peggy too. Here we go. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, pretty Peggy Sue. Oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. I love you, girl, and oh, you Peggy Sue. Oh, I love you, girl, and oh, you Peggy Sue. Baby, baby, I love you. Baby, baby, I will be too. Baby, baby, I love you for me. It's funny, honey, you don't care. You never listen to my prayers. Baby, baby, you will love me someday. Well, you are the one that makes me glad, and you are the one that makes me sad. When someday you want me, well, I'll be there waiting. Baby, baby, I love you. Baby, baby, me too. Baby, baby, I have you for me. Baby, baby, I have you for me. North Dakota, got that beat? Hey. Okay, we're gonna find out where the cheerleaders are. Whoa! Kind of scary. Okay, there they are. Oh, there they are. Oh, there they are. This will take you home. Check it out.
or something like that. You can make up your own version. Or you can just do this. Hey!
He's back. He's. Get him. Get him. Don't let him get away. Don't let him get away. Don't let him get away.